See a black man with a white woman at the top floor, they gon' come like your King Kong. Middle America packed in, came to see me in my black skin. Number one question they asking, the question you asking, if I don't get ran at my Catholics, it comes to conservative Baptists, claiming I'm overreacting like the black kids in Chirac. 4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's the omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. So follow me up, cause it's about to go. I'm doing 500, I'm out of control. But there's nowhere to go, and there's no way to slow. If I knew what I knew in the past, I would've been like that on your way.
Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, Sergeant Major Carlos A.
4 in the morning, and I'm zoning, they say I'm possessed. It's an omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300. We're the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it. Stop all that coon, early morning cartoon. This is that goon, up your whole afternoon. I'm aware I'm a wolf, soon as the moon hit. I'm aware I'm a king, back at the tomb, back at the room.
Wow, dude. Can't believe the POI is like already almost over, dude.
Why?
Me too.
Me too. Don't you wish you could relive? Me too. Don't you wish you could relive all the moments from the POI?
Funny you say that. Actually, I have this magic remote here, and it lets me rewind time. Funny you say that, because I have this magic remote here and lets me relive any moment from throughout the POI, like all the best moments on TV.
What is this? The movie Click?
It's the best we could do. Anyway, let's just watch.
Just do it.
Yo, Fritz, Vex 1 evals are in.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah, bro.
That shit was
Next
easy,
one,
bro.
dang on, freaking easy. Ate that cake. MRO, visibly destroying the morale of the squad. Needs to find passion for leadership. Completely ineffective. Needs to find a new job. Should go join the Navy. Dude, Vex 1, sit on that cake.
On a remote island on the edge of the Gulf of Alaska at the very top of the Pacific.
It gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
What's all that yelling? You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
Ooh, kill him! Ooh, kill him!
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you.
Does anybody want coffee?
Listen, guys, I don't think the black bag adds that much weight or space. I really think we should just bring it.
I don't know what you're saying, man. That thing is fat. That's gonna add a lot of space. It's not about the weight of it. It's the same weight as the Whoopie, but that thing is really, 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 really fat. Like, you want to be lugging that all the way home on a 9-mile hike?
That's a good point.
It's just supposed to be 40 degrees and only supposed to drizzle a little bit. It's not going to be that bad.
It's gonna get down to 20 and it's gonna be raining for hours.
The weather's never right.
That's a good point.
Guys, you guys have to remember what Captain Cash said. This is gonna be a 48-hour exercise. We're not gonna have 12 hours to sleep. We're gonna have maybe an hour here, hour there. We gotta think about, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to attack your way of thinking for a second, because I want you to think about this as a Marine officer and leave kind of the way you've been thinking behind.
From the halls of Montezuma.
The Whoopie is the only option for PEX. so cold.
I'm so cold too. Shelly, didn't you bring the black bag? Why are you cold?
Ned got me.
Yes, I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, cause we hopeful. I wish that you could show some love instead of hating so much when you see some other people coming up. I wish I could teach the world to sing, write some music and have them tripping off the joy I bring. I wish that we can hold hands, listen instead of
Do you complain all day? Do you love the words, stand by to copy? Do you perform poorly in tactical scenarios? Do you suck? If so, you might be a second lieutenant. Tonight we'll dive deep into the life of a TBS second lieutenant in Fox Company and find out what makes them tick. This and so much more tonight on 60 Minutes.
Okay, about to go to class. I woke up 15 minutes before ODT. We're gonna do a class on human factors and the friction of the art of war or something like that. And then we got a STEX later that I didn't really prepare for, but we'll see how it goes.
Students start out their day at Haywood Hall with AIs, the brevity code for assistant instructors.
You know, class here at TBS really blow with these little babies right here. They'll get you through it every time. Usually you put in 1 for every class. So if we have 4 classes in a day, I'll usually throw in 4 at a time. That's how I get through this place.
Dude, I can't go to the field tomorrow. I don't want to go.
Why do you hate classes? Stand by for
Hey, good afternoon, Fox Company. This is Captain Motivation, manpower by trade. But today, we're talking about urban patrolling. Are there any questions?
Good afternoon, Second Lieutenant Gabriel.
Good afternoon, Second Lieutenant Stearns.
Good afternoon, Second Lieutenant True.
And now watch this BS.
Good afternoon, sir. Second Lieutenant Smith. Sir, you were talking about BAMSys. Could you go into more detail on like how that actually works in the real planning process?
Yeah, absolutely, Marine. I mean, to be quite frank with you, situation's dependent, so just fly me in the bullpen after.
After classes, second platoon gets to go to the STEX room for some practical application.
All right, hey, second, listen up. Before we start the STEX, I wanted to say, one of my biggest pet peeves is when lieutenants say effective suppression. You either have it or you don't, etc., etc. With that in mind, who wants to start this STEX brief? All right, Gettler, take it away.
All right. So wait a minute. Okay, got it. So our area of operations is going to be bordered by MSR Coconut to the top and MSR Banana to the south. Let me make sure I got this. Okay. First squad, on order. Suppress the enemy.
This guy's
in the
good.
vicinity of this tree. Second squad.
Good afternoon. My name is Captain Waleski, 2nd Platoon's SPC. My hobbies include breaking my platoon off on range month hikes, bullying Saint Germain, and constantly walking my dog, even though I'm always drowning in paperwork here, etc., etc. Yeah, no, my platoon's never getting their Ellie 3 counselings.
Did I mention that I'm really good at marksmanship?
It's actually me right there.
We do a lot of shooting in the 72XX community. I don't really know what my MOS is, to be honest. Sorry if I seem off-putting. I'm actually trying to quit Zen. I blame the newborn.
Yeah, the lieutenants in the platoon usually call me the man. Sorry, what was your question again?
I just sat down. Captain Waleski is aided in his tasks by Sergeant Swindell.
Yeah, I actually hate everyone in the platoon.
Fox Company would not be complete without their fearless company commander.
Yeah, Major Heron, he's a pretty cool guy, pretty interesting guy.
I know. I mean, they've looked good in spring training. I just don't know about the Devers Bregman thing. I think he's supposed to start today, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think Bregman's pretty good.
He's a good player. He's a good defender.
But Devers kind of stinks at
did
third
look
base.
okay.
But I get that.
Morning, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Bro.
At the end of every week, Fox Company gets some time to get some wisdom from the company commander, Major Heron.
Good afternoon, Fox. Good afternoon, Fox. As you know, we just finished O&D in the coldest temps recorded in Quantico in over a decade. That's what we do as Fox. We train to shoot the enemy in the face. In your time in the fleet, weather will come and fuck up everything you had planned. It's like Santa Claus came and took a shit everywhere. Now, Lieutenant of the Week will be Lieutenant Button. As you all know, Lieutenant Button, as some would say, is my mini-me. He's a fantastic example of being a warfighter. As of this point in the POI, we are still the only company at TBS to not fuck up. So as always, don't be like Echo. For this upcoming weekend, act like the Marine officers that you are. And as always, have a plan and have a backup plan. Dismissed! We will be ready!
You need to get this to Captain Smith immediately!
Wait, I'm forgetting something.
Suddenly it's so far out of reach. Wish that they could see the underneath. I'm just an ordinary girl. Sometimes I'm lazy, I get bored, I get scared, I feel ignored, I feel happy, I get silly, I choke on my own words, I make wishes, I have dreams, and I still want to believe anything can happen in this world for an ordinary girl like you, like me, for an ordinary girl like you.
Get over here, man.
Oh, sir.
Been waiting 6 months for this.
Oh, sir.
Get out of here.
Okay. Listen up. Over the next few days, we're going through a lot of media coverage. So if you have any stories or any secrets that you haven't told me the entire POI, now's the time to tell me. And me and your mom promise not to get upset.
The other day, First Squad was out doing rehearsals after we secured, and we might have lost a mag in the tree line.
Well, I said I wasn't going to get mad, so I'm not going to get mad.
When we were in the stand too, a couple of people were sleeping. Diaz, Roberts, Walsh, Hawley even me too.
What?
Now that I...
Honey, you promised you wouldn't get mad. They're just being honest with you.
Well, hopefully that's it.
As for third squad, still haven't found the student handouts on Moodle. Still don't know where the bullpen is. We sneak into the chow hall sometimes, park in the MCX lot during the week. On the weekends, we park in your spot, sir, because it makes us feel cool. During police call, we put the Zins in our mouths instead of in the trash can. And Mav lost his sleeping system sometime last week just so he could cuddle with Mazel at night. We've never had enough MREs for a field event. We just use Zins and ramen. And we always empty our camelbacks before hikes. During Mount War, no one brushed their teeth or shaved. Aside from that, our EDL has been wrong the entire POI.
Jesus Christ. Figured out.
Rod, gentlemen.
Hey, Corporal, what do you think about my scheme maneuver during that TDG?
Right, so obviously situation is going to dictate, but if my lieutenant ever told me to rush a machine gun bunker like that, I'm going to do it because that's what good Marines do, right? But I'm going to look to the Marine to the right of me and tell him to tell my wife that I love her. If my lieutenant ever tells me that I can't get warm in my truck on a field op, if my lieutenant ever tells me they're out of Alani at the MCX, if my lieutenant ever tells me they're not No 3 hopeful, if my lieutenant ever tells me to stop sounding off with Semper Fi gentlemen, I'm gonna do it because that's what good Marines do, but I'm gonna look to the Marine to the right of me and say, tell my wife I love her.
So anyways, I used to be a cop, right?
A few moments later.
Until this one time I was freaking grabbing my haircuts and I freaking put my haircuts on this guy and it was just absolutely...
20 minutes later.
What is that you can find an underage drinker? Oh man, it's insane.
6 hours later.
And then basically, like, he was just chasing me. I was chasing him on my bike. Oh, I'm sorry, Warlord. I'll get out.
Man, this packing list is super complicated. What are you bringing to the field, Ollie?
Probably just gonna bring my Willie. Should be pretty warm.
You might be onto something.
Diaz, hurry up. We gotta get to LZ7.
Come, squad leader. Oh, wait. I forgot something. Let's go.
Get your money, man. Life goes
So
on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know.
Time to musk up. Wow. Never ceases to amaze me. What cologne you gonna go with? London Gentleman or... Wait. No. Hold on. Blackbeard's Delight.
No. She gets a special cologne. It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries. Yep. It's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
Oh, yeah. They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
I didn't understand a one word you said.
Ron, are you okay? Ron.
Where are you?
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
To what you guys do. Thank you.
And we do it again and again.
Hey, you shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
You don't have to. No, I don't like you. I think you're a fake cop. The sound of your piss hitting the urine, it sounds feminine.
That's why we need to call him.
Pop one off. There you go. Pop it off. Don't think, just go.
Here we go.
Do it, yes.
Seems as if you either win or crash the car trying to win.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Word will be whiskey.
Sorry, Rod, what was that?
Whiskey.
So you mean whiskey?
What?
You're saying it weird.
Saying what weird?
All of it.
Where do you get off?
I just don't get why you're saying it that way.
Why I'm saying what way?
Forget it.
I will forget it.
Are you even taking notes? Why? Oh my God. Why do I even bother?
Hey, we're back from commercial break.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Provisional Rifle Platoon Commander with Second Lieutenant Peterson. Second Lieutenant Peterson, for your final question to be a Provisional Rifle Platoon Commander, it is... what is the most important aspect of executing a night attack? Is it A, sequencing events, B, setting conditions, C, the Trinity of the Night, or D, nothing changes? Your time starts now, Lieutenant.
Set conditions, sequence events. Nothing changes.
Make a decision, Lieutenant.
D Delta. Nothing changes.
Wrong! You just got your whole platoon killed!
Sir, what was the right answer?
There was no right answer! You're a second lieutenant! No!
Welcome back to What Would You Do? A show where we put second lieutenants through some of the most heinous ethical dilemmas. Today, the SPC will be putting our lieutenants through some pretty heinous ethical dilemmas.
Hi, Marines. Today we'll be doing an ethical decision game. We're gonna start with one simple question. Picture this. It's 4 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. A small 11-year-old girl named Alice is walking to the bus stop after a long, hard day of elementary school. What if I told you to kill her? What if I told you to shoot her in the freaking head? Would you do it, Lieutenant? Would you do it? What if it was your grandma? What if I told you to kill your grandma? Alright, Marines. You may not have an answer now, but these are the kinds of decision points you're going to have to go through and execute the fleet. So if you don't know now, you better figure it the frick out!
Hello, and welcome back to The Joy of Painting. I'm still Captain Bob Ross, 0102. Today, we've got a few colors that I'm going to talk you on to. Put your nods down purple, Lost Lieutenant Lavender. Now, let me talk you on to some of the terrain features that we're going to be operating. 2 machine gun positions.
Contact.
We've got a road running north to south.
Contact.
We have a lonely tree over here next to the grass.
Contact.
He looks a little lonely, so we're going to give him a friend. How about an enemy fire team.
Contact.
Lastly, we have a known enemy squad in the northwest of our map.
Contact.
Now, let's begin. You hear Chinese voices speaking softly in the tree line. You hear the safety click off on your rifle. And snap, snap, snap! You are taking sporadic, ineffective fire. Rounds are snapping high overhead. There's a white puff of smoke rising in the distance. You are still taking sporadic, ineffective fire. You need to get your guns up. You see DeLon's head get shot off and start rolling down the hill. Her neck hole is spurting blood, and you see both of Fiscus's arms drop to the ground. He is screaming in pain. He is in need of some assistance. Get your guns up. You are still taking sporadic, ineffective fire. It's now heavy, effective fire. Rounds are still snapping overhead. You have achieved fire superiority, and you are now taking only sporadic and effective fire. Shooter, you are denied that position. You are able to maneuver at this time. You are receiving no fire. Receiving no fire. Ceasefire green. Ceasefire green. All right. How do we think that went? Thank you for joining us.
Welcome back to TBS News at 6. I'm your host, Second Lieutenant Schmuckatelli, joined here with my co-host, Lieutenant Bootband. And in breaking news, there's a new headgear policy here at TBS. And joined live in the studio, we have Captain Dates, the XO of Fox Company, to elaborate further.
Hi, Fox! It's me, your executive officer. So we really feel like this headgear policy is going to reduce a lot of friction. It's really going to set conditions for lieutenants to succeed. And let me just summarize it for you quickly. HOTTOGO. Boonies in cantonment are bad to go.
Thank you, Captain Dace, on that very good explanation. And now, I'm getting a report that we have a field reporter right outside O'Bannon with a very confused Lieutenant Jetboil asking about the new policy.
Hey Fox, good evening. It's Second Lieutenant Bacon Cheddar Jalapeno Cheese Spread, live on Camp Barrett. Lieutenant, come over here, please. Have we changed policy? Could you enlighten me on any of it?
You know, I'd love to, but I'm a little confused myself. So, kind of just cantonment zone, I'll wear what I want.
So what's this one?
This is my garrison 8-point. But I really think, I think we're going to LZ7 today, so I'm going to switch into my tactical, or my field 8-point. So now I'll rock this.
What happens when it gets cold or snowing, raining? Your ears, I feel like they'd get a little cold, I don't know.
Oh, they get real cold. Real cold. So now I'm going to rock my beanie. It's below 45, so I'm prepared to rock this.
I think it's like 55 degrees out right now. I don't know.
55 degrees? Yeah, I'll wear the boonie. Still going to LZ7, tactical field environment, so I'll wear the boonie.
You have it, Fox. We're more confused than ever.
Wow, it's looking really confusing down there in the cantonment zone. I feel bad for those lieutenants. And next up, folks, we have a brand new special, Cooking on the Offense with Lieutenant Riffley.
Hello, welcome back to Cooking in the Offense. I'm going to be showing you how to make a mountain house meal. Right now we're in a stand 2, which means we're at 100% security. I've got Second Lieutenant Nazario covering my sector. Nazario, you awake? He probably said, yeah, he's just quiet. Strip all of your PPE off. It's really gonna get in the way of you cooking, and you don't need that. You gotta have your buddies clicking buckles and opening Velcro to cover and conceal the auditory signature, all right? Now notice how I'm keeping a relatively high profile for a PB. You got people covering your sector. Assume that it's not on you. Teeing up, teeing up. All right, now bring the camera in. I want you guys to see this. All right. We're gonna go ahead and wait about 10 minutes. That's pretty much it.
Rounds are impacting all around you.
Okay, so we're taking incoming fire. We're gonna go ahead and switch to only waiting 5 minutes. We've got about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming out this lesson. There's a couple things that I'd like to talk about while we're here. There are many great things that we need to study as devil dogs, as that Teufelhunden. But what I want to do is tell you a little story that will really help you understand this. I was out on a date with a woman. I do this a lot. However, this time it was different. It made me think. It made me access that philosopher warrior that's within me and within all of you. And she asked me what I thought about a lot of things. She said I seemed thirsty. And it really struck me because, she thought I was thirsty and that I was down bad, but no, it was that I hadn't drank water in about 147 hours. And as I keep talking about these great leaders of the past, Alexander the Great, Clausewitz, Genghis Khan, I kept talking to her, and she could see in her eyes, she could see that Teufelhunden within me. And she said, hey, we should maneuver back to my place, make a night movement. As we know, movement at night is genius, however, action at night is foolish. But I said no, because I knew that Clausewitz was looking down at me. And Clausewitz, as we all know, said, if you cannot control yourself in the bedroom, how can you control yourself on the battlefield? I want you to think about that. Now, you might also be wondering, I do things a little different. You might be wondering why my chin strap isn't attached right now. Well, it's a very simple reason. We've grown accustomed to all these comfort things. However, when you think about these warriors of the past, they had grown accustomed to long, strenuous misery. So we have to be more like those warriors of the past that really know how to fight. That's what I would encourage y'all to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's about all I have for y'all today. Hold on. Okay, not important. That's better. All right. Anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go sleep on half my isomat.
Where the heck is this guy? It's been like 5 hours.
Get some!
This is for you.
Okay, what's your name?
McTeague. Captain McTeague.
Okay, well my name's...
Shut up! I didn't tell you to talk. We tracking the Citadel?
Is that like in... I don't know what the Citadel is.
Bastion of Antiquity. Founded in 1842. It's the greatest university that's ever existed. I tell my students about it all the time. They don't tell me, but they love it. They eat it up. I know they do.
Okay, so, you have students. I work in special education.
Ah! Me too. I'm actually the staff platoon commander for the United States Marine Corps, Fox Company, 6th Platoon. 41 mentally handicapped second lieutenants. Except for Taylor and Plunkett. They are absolute savage human beings. Grizzly bear, shark, doing the thing, stabbing in the face.
Okay, so you went to the Citadel and you're in the Marine Corps.
Oh God, I've never been this far. Despite clearly failing high weight standards, you have performed above average tonight. Because of this, I'll allow you to tell me one thing about yourself.
Okay, well, blah 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 blah.
Shut up, nerd. I wasn't even listening.
Okay, well, I don't think this is gonna work.
No, wait! I'm so alone. The other SBCs, they're afraid of me. My students, they won't listen to me. I'm a freak.
Oh my gosh. I guess, I guess I'll stay.
I was joking the whole time. It's called a feint.